Now, Jackson Olesapit and many other church leaders have now spoken about William Ruto's issues to do with lying and fake promises in the country. Now, as we speak today here, they have also answered some of the politicians, including Gladys Bose Sholei, who was also attacking the church leaders for raising their voices. That is going to form the basis of this analysis here today. But before I do so, kindly, if this is the first time you're watching our videos, kindly make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Personally, I'm excited about all this, not because William Ruto is being attacked. It's because now the church is doing the right thing. Why am I saying so? The church leads people from very low backgrounds, most of them, and these people always depend on the church for solutions. And the church leaders being in a position where they can access presidents or even speak on behalf of these congregants, they deserve, they're doing the right thing by speaking on behalf of the congregants and raising the concerns that these congregants are presenting to them. That is very critical, because for a nation to develop, we must have leaders play a combined role to ensure at least we've gotten development, and also our leaders have kept integrity that they always show us during the campaigns. Now, first of all, we have to remember that William Ruto brought so many ideas to the people of Kenya, talked of the bottom-up economic model, and this is the model that actually most people, even the church leaders, bought, because they felt like the congregants they're leading, the people they are leading, these people are from low backgrounds, and if they'll be lifted in whichever manner, or even if the economy will be stabilized to a situation where at least it caters for some of these interests of these people, then the country is going to the right direction. Then they had to support William Ruto. Now, we have also to remember that the church leaders played a significant role in William Ruto's election. They were at the center of it. They ensured they have given William Ruto a platform to speak to the congregants, sell the idea of bottom-up, and even present some of these things to the congregants by themselves, telling them that this is the person we want, because considering his kind of talks, his history, and he's also been accused of corruption, then probably is the person needing the president. So the church leaders speaking, they're speaking from the unauthoritative perspective, because they give this gentleman the leadership that he has right now. From the church, that's how William Ruto entered the mountain region. Through the church, that's how William Ruto went to most of the regions in this country. William Ruto even went to mosques asking for support all over the country. So therefore, we want to speak here categorically that the church leaders speaking, it's very critical for this nation, whether you like it or not. Now, I'm personally thinking strongly that the church coming out to speak about William Ruto's type of governance or leadership, it is scaring to William Ruto. Why am I saying so? This message is very strong. All these things that William Ruto has promised, I'm not sure whether he's going to achieve any of them successfully. Let's talk of the SHA and SHIF that he just launched recently. To clean up the entire system, to replace the system that has existed for many years in Kenya, that is the NHIF. It's not going to be easy. For them to correct entirely what is happening, because we used to have the issues to do with the CBC program. Up to now, we are yet to solve all the problems that we had. So up to 2027, we know very well the SHA and SHIF thing is going to completely have issues that are going to affect the common mananchi. And therefore, the government going to clear the issues there will be very hard. I'm doing this video from the car because I didn't want to miss this topic, and at least I need to speak to my people, so don't worry that I'm doing, and mic may not be very clear. Please make sure that you bear with me, but I hope you can hear what I'm saying. So generally, William Ruto is not going to achieve most of these things, and there's no new promise that Kenyans will believe, oh, William Ruto will achieve, because he is too ambitious on what he's doing, and he appears to be, okay, he believes to be the cleverest person you have in the country. Why? He has simply changed every system. Go to KRA, is changing things. Go to health, is changing. School, he has come up with a new model. Every sector is complaining because of the rush that William Ruto has been having as far as the changes that he want to make in the government are concerned. So therefore, it's not going to be easy for him to manage or even handle the church leaders, because most of these things are not going to be successful. You know, some of us are asking that, let him just do even one single thing. Even if it's health, let him fix the health aspect. Let him fix the health sector. I recently listened to when the cabinet secretary to health was being asked being asked some question in parliament. She even didn't know what to answer, because she didn't know what was happening in SHA and SHIF. And that's a disappointing thing, because on what criteria did they settle on her to become the cabinet secretary for interior? There's not even an interview. They could even have done an interview, simple interview, on what is SHA and SHIF. At least that one could have made her prepare well. At least in case she's asked anything to do with that, probably she could have answered correctly. But now, they have given us someone who's incompetent, and as well, you're having the systems that are failing in the NHIF and SHIM. Now, one thing that you have to know is that in this country, there are a few things that are very critical for a nation: education and health, also transport. But education and health, they're so critical in such a way that if you mess up with these systems, the country breaks down. As we speak right now, we are not in a good state, and it is high time that we have all these leaders, particularly those who are working around William Ruto, coming on board to assist him fix the health. Actually, I feel that even the experts that he needs, it's not the cabinet secretaries, and the people who are going to work on the ground or just in the SHA and SHIF system to ensure that it is fixed to handle the issues that Kenyans are experiencing. Another problem that will make William Ruto not to certify the church leaders, it's because he has so many overthinkers. You know, Kenyans are talking about us having just a road being fixed. Having a road being fixed in Nairobi CBD to allow people to move conveniently. Having a hospital providing medications and at least catering for the expenses of some of these conditions, like those that need dialysis. Having people who want to move from one place to another can move freely in this country. Having a student in the university who wants funding for it to happen easily for this person at least to settle down in school. But now William Ruto has overthinkers. They want something to happen that we don't see right here. Something that it's happening in America, they want it to happen in this country. That takes this country far much behind that we all expect. I wish that William Ruto could sit down and at least concentrate on one thing and be able to fix something like NHIF. It was an established system where he could have just come out and say, we have this problem, this and that. How can we fix them? Not replacing the entire system for it to fit his own interest. Now, there's another thing that is happening to William Ruto. He's very, 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 very ruthless. When it comes to whether his interests have been served or not, he does not care how Kenyans experience. Why am I saying so? If you see very well, they are saying that Adani is going to manage the issues to do with the payments of these SHIF and SHA. And people are saying in Kenya, Adani is Ruto. So if you check from that angle, it's very clear that William Ruto does not care whether they benefit, whether the country benefits or not, so long as it's okay. And that is very dangerous for a nation. Simply, the church leaders have seen where the country is going to be, not just now, in the next few years, because they are seeing the country collapsing, William Ruto collecting more money and coming to bribe people to vote for him. That is going to happen. So the church have seen and said, this should not be happening. And now my wish is that all these churches stick to their language, avoid the brown envelopes, and continue fighting for their congregants. Fighting for their congregants. Because for many times, like when we had the issues to do with Finance Bill 2024, these people went to State House and another meeting with William Ruto. Then we ask ourselves, why didn't they fix with William Ruto before and then before they went to State House? How does State House help the people of Kenya? You're going to State House to cool down the country, but you're not solving the problem. Now they've come out to solve the problem. Let them not excite Kenyans. Let them be part of the solution that we want for this country. Simple as that. My name is Abel Mukwa. Kindly make sure that you subscribe, like and comment. Please make sure that you keep supporting the videos that we do here, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. See you next time for more videos.